Oh my God. It did exactly what I feared. Oh, anyone looking for property or a house, whatever's down here, call that number, Bill O'Neill. So the bike is still down there. I managed to pick it up and just kind of hold it there. This stuff is just rocky. Man. Hello everyone and welcome back to Warfield Motor Repair. Speedy B here, all gas, no brake. And right behind me is my 2021 Kawasaki KX450, baby. Let's go. So I'm out here riding. We got the Minkler Mountain Trail here, and then later we're gonna hit the River Road. So if you haven't known from the past few videos, we are in northeastern Pennsylvania seeing a bunch of family. While we were up here, we were also doing some riding when we were when there was no family see. There wasn't much of anything planned activity-wise. So I am out here on this beautiful machine, and I'm gonna give y'all a little review of trail riding this bike. Now, I did do a video at Carolina Adventure World going over the bike. That was just the bike in general, as a whole, like the strong points, the weak points, things I liked, things I didn't like. But this is solely focused on the trail. And this Minkler Mountain, this trail here, the road over here, oh geez, did the camera follow? But the road over here is pretty smooth. It's not bad. It's just gravel road. You probably saw, if you watched the video when I reviewed Dad's 2026 KX300, I came through this route and I went to the River Road as well. That's at the end of this. So you can go watch that video if you want to as well. But also, the thing with this bike is a lot of people say motocross bikes and the trail, it's not the greatest, you know, as the power, especially this kind now with fuel injection, and it's got a real snappy throttle. This one has a hydraulic clutch. It's all not suited for really stiff suspension, that too, but it's all not suited for the trail. And then you have high maintenance and short intervals. Like at 15 hours, I was looking in the book, you're supposed to change the oil filter, change piston, the piston wrist pin, and piston rings. All that 15 hours, or 3 or 6 races, one of those two. So yes, that's not crazy when you look at it as hours or races, especially the abuse these get in races. But the book even says 15 hours regardless. So that, you look at that and you're like, yes, you don't have to. Generally, most people, I think, we were talking to a mechanic and he said most people change the pistons in these things once they start to notice a dip in power or when the piston breaks. Get the most life out of it. But I don't know about that for myself. I've not changed the piston in this bike yet. So that's going to be coming up soon. Sorry for the squeaky boots. Got my Alpine Star Tech 7s here. Fox Racing gear. Monster Energy. To match the green machine here. Or the Mistress, as I call it. So that's enough yapping. We're gonna hop on the bike now and we're gonna give you guys a review of riding this KX450 in the trails. So both this trail and River Road, like I said. All right, let's stop the yapping. Let's get on the bike and let's get going and maybe continue the yapping. All right, so let's finally get on the bike. Phone, wallet, just making sure I have everything. Got the backpack, got my stand. All right, I got everything. Let's go. I think we'll start second gear here. Let me adjust the goggles here. I don't know, can't tell if the camera's good. No one's coming. All right. We are off. Jeez. Running like a weirdo. You're wondering, yeah, I set up a camera here. Yeah. I was yapping down there for 11 minutes. Holy cows. All right, let's get back on the bike. Man, ow, jeez. All right. So this is a pretty steep downhill, and now it's wet. Oh. Let's see if I got the same problems as when I had the 300 and I came down through this rocky stuff. So yeah, and the very tricky rocky stuff here, if you are not hauling it, you will get beat up. I mean, you still do get beat up, but the faster you go, it's not that bad. Well, going through here better than I did the 300. This stuff is just rocky. Man. Well, no issues this time going through here. Throw that up on screen. What happened there with the 300? Probably not smart to try and jump in, because these are big loose rocks. Stick. Here we go. So that trail is a two-way trail. Oh geez. And all this road. But the trail is kind of like one way. Everyone seems to go down the mountain. You still want to be careful. You'll have that one adventurous guy who's going up the trail, which that would be cool to do. Just better hope you got that good stamina of it. Or you got the strength to pick your bike up, because that's the other thing. It's so rocky. Generally you could, well not generally, but there's a good chance you could fall. And with all those rocks, that doesn't help anything. Because then you're trying to struggle to find a spot to hold the bike up on. You're trying to find a good you're trying to pick the bike up without it falling over again, or either it falling over again, or you, what's it called? Or it like rolls away onto your own. But pretty good, pretty good. Be careful of the rocks. Last time I was using no hands and bars. Didn't work out too well for me. Good weird screws. So overall in that trail, when I hit some of those big rocks, the suspension then felt flush. And all of that. But for the most part, it wasn't even, make sure no one's coming. Oh, that was terrible. A little better. But yeah, this trail, you gotta kind of cut across the road. Cut across the road to get to it. So that's the only reason you ride the roads around here. So you just go from trail to trail to trail. You don't want to end up. Now you don't want to ride the roads too long, but like if you're a dirt road's over here and you gotta run like a little bit of the asphalt, that's fine. That's generally what we've done up through here, except on the KX450. That's street legal. That bike's street legal, no problem. Oh, this bike is a hoot to wheelie. That was terrible. Make sure there are no cars behind me. Because if there's cars behind me, I usually just let them go because I go slower than them through some of these. Don't want to veer too far to the left because it's still a two-lane road. Oh, what's going on up here? I'm just gonna go slow. I don't know what this guy's doing. Good? Uh-oh. Jeez. We serious right now? Hold on, what's the sign? I'm not seeing the sign. Oh, the house that's down here is for sale. There's a house that's down this road. I don't know what the address is. Well, anyone looking for property or a house, whatever's down here, call that number, Bill O'Neill, 570-575-8897. If anyone's looking for some property, investment opportunity. We should change from, we're thinking about changing the name of the channel and everything instead of Warfield Motor Repair. Oh, geez. Nice. Nice. That's cool, little 300. But, oh, I could get a cool shot there. I don't know, I'm not gonna worry about it. But anyway, we were thinking about changing the name of the channel because there's a little bit more that we do more than repair now. So, but we could just make it Warfield anything. Realtors now. love that, riding around, you see other riders. Oh! Now the bike through this kind of trail, as you start to push it, it feels really good. It's good. Always want to be careful through here. Oh, I should have hit that as a jump. There's one up here. The only problem is I feel at times I'm gripping so hard. Hands start to hurt. Now I'm running third gear right now. Oh jeez, what's that? Oh, that's my hand on the throttle. I wasn't on it very well. Sorry. Yeah, that's the only thing coming through this stuff is there's a lot of animals. Bears, deer, I mean. Because it's now an unmaintained road, but it's still listed as like a road on the county. I got water in my boots. I hate that. Now I have wet socks. I hate that. Oh. Yeah, this thing does really good at absorbing bumps at speed. Like riding everything like it's a motocross track. Hard ones here. That wasn't much of a jump there, it's just more of a... Oh, I wasn't on the gas for that one. Like bucks forward. But yeah, I mean the bike, when you ride it, like you're on a motocross track, it really doesn't feel that bad. However, you get tired more quickly, and if you're doing, depending on the trail riding you're doing, you may only ride half the day because you will be tired. I mean, think about the motocross guys. They run 30-35 minutes. Well, they changed it this year because of you know, about 30-minute moto followed up by 3 laps. It's like, so you run going like that in the trails. Oh my god, my boots are so... Where could I park? We'll go right here. Why'd it quit? I think I stalled it. Oh, I hate that. Jeez. That's why I usually don't hit the mud puddles. Get water in your shoes, your boots, your everything. There is really no good place to stop up over here. Well, there's no water. There's really no waterfall anyway, but I was going to talk about the bike a little bit. Well, I'll just hold it. We'll do that. But, yeah, in the trails, if you ride it like an animal, it feels pretty good. Probably see from suspension travel if I can get it over enough. Not quite. Might be hard to tell, but it feels good. I love the bike. Yes, it's a little much. And I'm a short dude. I'm not very big. Like 5'5", 5'6", like 113 pounds. I weigh nothing. I'm not tall. So it's, for someone that like me, it's, and granted, I'm only 16, almost 17, but like when I sit on it, with the boots, it was difficult, but I've gotten used to it. So you just have to slide from your cheek from one side of the seat to the other. But yeah, it's, touching the ground isn't much of an issue for the way I ride. I just go, and I don't worry about, I missed the shifter. I just go and I don't worry about any of that stuff. Make sure no one's coming. This part, actually, I'll stop right here real quick again. So, this part here will really test the limits of this bike, especially at speed. It's uphill, it's rocky, it's gnarly. So, with that in mind, and now that I'm tired, with that in mind, let's get it. I think we're gonna go second gear. No one's coming. And we're going. Make sure I'm on the right side. Oh yeah, geez. Whoa, these trees, those are huge. Oh, that didn't feel too bad. Yeah, the problem with that, geez, my hand. Oh, whoa! Pretty big spree down. Am I supposed to get through that? Well, huh. I mean, I could walk it through here. I don't want to drop it that way because then I'm just going to leave it. Walk. Well. Yeah, that's going to be the challenge. I can try. Oh, should have waited. It split right there. There was rain. I don't know how bad it was. Oh my god. It did exactly what I feared. That didn't work. Damn. I'll just hold that there. All right, guys, so I'm gonna take all my, not all my gear off, I'm gonna take some of my stuff off, figure out how to get the bike out of here. So yeah. All right, guys, so I figured to give y'all a bit of an update. So the bike is still down there. I managed to pick it up and just kind of hold it there. So we'll see how long I'm stuck up here. But thankfully I've got some water, and we'll see if anyone else comes through here and maybe they could help me out or
standing
something.
here.
But for now,
waiting. I actually hear something out in the woods. That might be him. Ha! Look, there it is.
there's the truck through the woods. I am saved. Not really. Help is on its way.
I don't know. I don't know who, if he's brought help with him or anything, or winches, straps. It was looking like it was about to rain, but I see the sun coming out, so I'm gonna have a hard time explaining what happened. So that's yeah. But look,
I am saved.
all right, so we're gonna figure this out and figure out how to get the bike out of there.
All right, so you see where Dad is down there?
Hey, I'm talking first.
Sorry. He's recording something. But anyway, bike is out. It's Grandpa over there.
We're tired. I left all my gear on. I can't thank them enough. Both Dad and Grandpa down there for helping me get the bike out. It would have been multi-hundreds to have a crew to come out and do it. So we did it for free. A little bit of blood, sweat, or I'm sorry, no blood. Sweat and hard work.
Tears. Don't forget the tears.
And tears. I was crying earlier. It wasn't on camera, but I just looked back at the footage. So now we're gonna finish the video and ride through the rest of this trail. And if there's a tree down, we're gonna, you know, do the smart thing with it. So let's get back on the bike and let's finish out this video. All right, guys, we're getting back on the bike finally. Let's finish this. Damn, that suspension in the back is soft. Ugh. Why'd it do that? God, I feel so alive. Dad and Grandpa, they're riding trucks, so it might be a while before they come through. Back to the review. This bike in the trails, it's not bad, like I've been saying. It's doable if you push it, or you could get softer suspension. That works too. But I think the easiest option, if you don't want to deal with what comes with this, is get a trail bike. Now, I'm not
what to get. I'm just giving options. If you're someone that a stiff ride is not what you want, this is not what you want in stock form. This bike stock sucks in terms of suspension stiffness and all that. Yeah, that was a bad feeling. So all of that comes into play with this bike. However, if you get less stiffer shocks in front, or less stiffer spring in the front, where you need two of them, and a stiffer rear spring, that will help you out a lot. Probably 6 years. I'm just checking to make sure if they're behind or not. If I see them, I'll slow down. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, it's flat. Oh, I ran out of revs. I don't know how bad this is. But you run out of revs a little quick. Well guys, it's the end of the video here. I don't know if you can hear me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go check out our other content too. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. Speedy B here. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.